Hello everyone, welcome back to Prasuta Fence School. In this video, we will understand why finance students struggle to get jobs. Yes, three major problems that student faces while applying for jobs like SAP FICO and US tax consultant or any other similar such roles. So, we will discuss three such problems and how we at Prasuta Fence School can help you guys better in overcoming those three problems and land into your right career job. Right? So let's get started and understand the very first problem. Here, the first problem is finding the right job opportunities. We have been keep receiving, number of messages from a lot of research that there are no job opening for SAP FICO consultant or there are no job opening for US tax consultant. Then how people are getting hired? How those freshers are getting hired into SAP roles, into US tax and roles? Because they do not apply randomly on job portals because they know which company hire finance freshers, and that is the reason they do not miss roles like AP, AR, record to report, which is an entry point to SAP consultant. Along with that, they do not miss US tax consulting roles. So yes, if you want to understand why you should apply for AP, AR, and record to report roles in order to make a career as a SAP consultant, then we have made a dedicated video for the same so that you can understand how to start your career as a SAP consultant. Link is in the description. You can definitely check out after watching this video. So what you have to do here, instead of random applications, I would suggest you to name 10 companies in the comment box that you know other than Big Four which hire for US tax consultant. Most of you will not be able to answer 10 out of 10 companies, but I would suggest at least a comment the number of companies you know that they are hiring for accounts US tax and role, but that should not include the big four companies, right? Because everyone know Deloitte, KPMG, EY, and PwC hire for US tax consultant. But what others? Every one of you will land into a big four role at the very starting of your career? No, right? Someone has to start for somewhere. So if you are not able to crack a big four role, at least crack some other roles which are the top, maybe in the top 10 global accounting firms or maybe top 15 global accounting firms, right? So this is how exactly you can land into your role as a US tax consultant. And if you want to crack your role as a SAP FICO consultant, you have to target companies like IBM, Accenture, and many more companies who uses SAP into their finance team so that you can start your career as a AP, AR, and record to report role where you can use SAP as your day-to-day responsibility tool so that you can gain experience later. You can divert your career as a SAP FICO consultant. So to overcome from this problem, how we at Prasuta FinSchool can help you. So we have created a dedicated WhatsApp community where we post more than 10 fresh job opportunities every day, right? Roles can be from AP, AR, R2R, US tax consultant, finance analyst, investment banker, and many other roles. So if you are not in our community, comment community and our team will help you to join the community now. Then the second problem here is poor profile positioning. Let's say we helped you to get the job links, right? So what next? Even if you apply for a particular job opportunity, there are thousands of people applying. So how will you differentiate yourself from other 999 BCom students because you have a BCom degree and they have a BCom degree, right? So how you will be able to differentiate yourself is exactly what profile positioning means, right? Your generic should not be your CV should not be a generic CV. It should not reflect that you are a BCom graduate seeking job opportunities in your resume headline or summary. It should have finance skills mentioned in it. It should highlight the accounting tools you know. So how to do this, how to position your CV in a way that you will receive job calls from top companies and big fours is exactly what we are going to help you at the end of this video, because recruiter want to see relevant skills, not just a degree everyone has, certifications everyone do. So what differentiate you is exactly what recruiter finds, like, okay, you are someone who is not as of the other 999 students applied for this particular resume. So if your resume highlights this accounting fundamentals, highlights this excel skill and different and able to differentiate you, you will be shortlisted for interview rounds, right? So this is the second problem the student faces. So even if we overcome this problem, the third and most important problem comes here is, okay, I applied for a job, my CV got shortlisted. But after that, when HR called me, they never scheduled an interview for me. Why this happened? Because practical accounting questions, you are not able to answer practical accounting questions, right? Never expect interviewer will asking you what is accounting, what is accounting equation, what is cash concept, what is accrual concept. No, they will never ask you these questions. They will ask you questions related to this fundamental and how you can use this theoretical fundamental knowledge into real world business scenarios. If you are able to answer this, then definitely you will be able to crack your interviews. But before this, even one of the most important thing come how you are introducing yourself. Many of you start, okay, I am Subhranshu, I am a BCom graduate, I have this skills. No, this is not exactly how you should start. Never start your self introduction with your name, because HR already has your resume, he knows your name, and you have greeted each other. After that, if you are saying your name again, doesn't it feel awkward? Like, okay, we have been talking since last 2 minutes while coming to introduction now. Why should I tell my name again? This is exactly how we will help you how to frame your self introduction. Not only your self introduction, but what do you see yourself after 5 years? What are your strengths? What are your weakness? How to position this question, answer to this questions in a strategic way, so that you look, well aligned with the job description that is being opened with the company. You should be knowing finance processes. You should be understanding the real workflows, right? Even if you do not know how the technicalities behind each and every rules and responsibilities that you are applying, but you should know what is the workflow of a particular job opening. Let's say you are applying for a record to report role. You should understand what does a record to report professional will be doing in their day-to-day responsibilities. Even we can help you understanding this as well. So many students know theory, but because of no practical knowledge, or they are not able to link their theoretical knowledge into practical business scenarios, they struggle to answer interview questions confidently. This is exactly how we can help you to overcome with this three challenges, because we are giving you the focus points which you can use to improve your chances. The first one is apply strategically. Only apply to the roles and responsibilities which aligns with your skill set, which aligns with your CV. If your skills in CV is matching more than 70% of the entire job description, only then apply. If it is not matching, at least 70%, then do not apply. Position your profile correctly. You should position your profile in a way that it should reflect like, okay, you have industry knowledge, you have shown interest by doing some certifications or real projects, and your CV should reflect that, okay, if you are getting this opportunity, this is what your career goal is, and you will be continuing in this particular role for a long period of time. If your CV is not able to define all those things while reading your CV, you will be eliminated. Then the third point here is prepare for finance interviews. Do not ever attend any finance interview without preparation, because HRs have a lot of experience. Interview manager, your manager who will be taking your interview has a lot of experience, taking interviews. If you go unprepared by only reading the theories, they will know that you have not put an effort for this particular role, so you will never be selected, right? So if student improve these three areas, the chances of getting selected or shortlisted and converting your job applications into interviews, and then converting interviews into offer letters, increases significantly. So how we can help you to overcome all those 3 points is exactly why we have brought you the 30 days accounting SAP end user and US tax program. In this program, we have 6 modules, where in the first module we will help you understand what role is meant for what type of student, what role will help you, what is the career path of each type of role. That is how you can grow in your career as a AP, AR, and R2, or how you can grow in your career as a US tax consultant, or how you can grow your career into accounting careers, right? In the second module, we will help you understand accounting fundamentals, not in a way that you have been already taught in your schools and colleges, but we will teach you in a way that interviewers expect you to answer. Same goes for the interview preparation, where we will be helping you how to answer your self introduction, your strengths, your weakness, and many more such personal interview questions. In the module 4, we will help you understand again the US taxation basics and how to answer the questions related to US taxation in your interview, so that okay, the interviewer can expect, okay, the how the industry runs, how why you are applying for this jobs, and you understand the workflow as a US tax consultant. Then in the fifth module, we will help you understand what is MS Excel and what all skills you should know in order to clear at least accounting, SAP end user, and US tax interviews. Then at the end, we will help you with improving your profile visibility, where we will help you optimizing your CV and your Naukri profile, so that any filter or any recruiter searches for any candidate in the areas in this relevant areas, you will be one of the top applicants. So yes, we have already helped more than 100 of students getting their first job calls in just last 1 week. So if you are someone who is struggling to get their first job call, you can definitely enroll in this study this accounting, SAP end user, and US tax program, which will cost you only 99 rupees, and the content you will be having lifetime access of, so that anytime you go ahead for your interview preparation, you can follow the questions. We have given 700 interview preparation questions, which you can revise every time you attend for any interview. That's all for today. Details to enroll in this program is in the description. If you want to connect with the team, visit our website, click on the WhatsApp icon, and you will be able to reach out to us. Thank you guys. That's all for today. Have a great day ahead.